All right, welcome once again. Now we have this SAT question. Have this SAT question. You can actually pause the video and see if you can crack this before we crack it. And now the question says that a rock climber is climbing up a 450 feet high cliff. He said by 9:30 a.m. the climber reached 90 feet up the cliff, and by 11 a.m. he has reached 210 feet up the cliff. That if he climbs with a constant speed, say by what time will he reach the top of the cliff? All right. Now these are sets of what are linear equation. Yes, what problem leading to what linear equations. You understand that? All right. So what we are going to do, we need to calculate the climbing rate of what of this guy. Okay, we need to calculate the climbing rate. At what rate is he actually climbing? For us to do this, we are going to look at some parameters right here. You can see that at 9:30 a.m. he covered 90 feet, and at 11 a.m. he covered what 210 feet right here. You understand? Now this will help us to use what the gradient formula, which is what y2 minus y1 over x2 minus 1. That's the rate now. Now what's that? So what that means is that 210 minus 90 feet all over 210, that would be what 11 minus what 930. Do you understand that? Minus what 930. That's what we have right here. So this is going to give us one. That is going to give us what 120 all over what 1.5 hour. All right, that will give us what 1.5 hour, and that is equivalent to what to 80. That's equivalent to 80. That would be what 80 feet per hour. So that means his climbing rate is what is 80 feet per what per hour. Are we there? So this is more like his speed. This is more like the speed. All right, so the next thing we are going to look at, since at 11 a.m. he has climbed 210 feet. So how many hours, how many feet is remaining? We need to check the difference. Now the distance remaining is 450. You can see this. The distance remaining is what is 400 and what 450 minus what 210. Minus what 210. I believe that will give us what 240. Is it not? That will give us 240. So this is the distance that is actually remaining. And now we are looking for the time it will take him to climb this distance. And since he's already walking, climbing at a rate of 80 feet per hour, what's going to happen is that, so this is what 240 feet. So 240 feet divided by what 80 divided by what 80 feet per what 80 feet per hour, 80 feet per what per hour. That's what we have. Now you can see that feet will cancel what feet. Okay, now feet will cancel feet, and that will give us what 3 hours. Do you understand? So climbing at that rate is going to take him 3 hours to get to the top. So since at 11 a.m. is 210 feet, so you need 3 hours more to get to the top. So at 11 plus 3, that will give us what 2 p.m. If you add that to that, that is 11 plus that, because 1 plus 11, that is 12 plus another 2. So the correct time it will get to the top of the cliff is 2 p.m. So the correct answer is what is B. You see how simple this is. Now if you're able to solve it before I did, beautiful. But if not, please make sure, if you've not subscribed, I would like you to hit the subscribe button right there. Here we give the free tutorial on what on SAT. You want to score that 800, you want to give them that score, that perfect score, you want that ID score, that perfect score, please make sure you subscribe, also share. And if you want a one-on-one coaching on this, please do not fail to contact us. Thank you very much.